Alright guys, it's currently 5 a.m. and I thought we should talk about Disney. We should talk about how my kind of life is kind of changing, not in a good way. Um, it kind of corresponds to me and Caitlin and all that. So let's start off saying today is what's the date today? Hold on, if I can open my computer. Okay, today is March 16th. So officially, today is the first day. Technically, it's yesterday. Walt Disney World, every Disney park, every Disney shop, Disney Springs actually closes tomorrow. Universal, all of it is officially closed tomorrow. The hotels will close on March 20th, and they will be closed until the end of the month. But when you go online, if you want to book a reservation for April, if you go into April, it says the 29th, 30th, and 31st of March is closed, but everything after the 31st is open. Little interesting thought on that, but I figured that out yesterday. Because I'm planning on going in. I'm gonna get into what I'm about to say after everything I talk about. So about I think it was like March 3rd or March 4th, I got a tweet or a message. I think it was in my email saying that Disney LA, Disney California was closed. Universal was closed, but they were going to keep Disney World open and just abide by the rules and regulations by adhering to what the governor wants by having a lot of sanitizers throughout the place, having different procedures to protect people because of the virus. And then I think it was March 10th or 11th. I think it might have been 6, 7 days, maybe 8 days later. I got another a tweet notification saying, actually, I found out, I think it was on Facebook or Twitter, that Disney World was officially closed on March 15th to the 31st. So I'll kind of explain how that's going to work, the whole closing. With them being closed, every cast member that works for Disney World and Disneyland at the time will get paid the same amount of hours, like 440, whatever, full time. They will get paid throughout this whole entire thing. They will get their normal paychecks, my guess. But let's get into all the tickets, hotel reservations. So if you have hotel reservations during the 15th to the 31st, you will get refunds. If you have tickets, usually when it comes to tickets, I'm going to talk a little lower because it's 5 a.m. When it comes to the ticket situation, usually what happens, you have a certain amount of time with the tickets that you purchase to use them, and then after the time is up, they're expired. But with this, they're making that anyone who has tickets that were purchased that are used between March 15th and 31st, they will be extended and they will not expire until December 15th of this year. But if you can't come back during that time, they will extend it till after the fact, so you can come back after and use the same tickets. Universal, my guess, is doing the same thing. If you have reservations, the reservations that you have that are prepaid will literally get canceled and refunded. Experiences canceled, refunded. Disney reservations, they will be canceled, refunded, all of it. Anything that you've pre-purchased for Disney between March 15th and 31st during that time, you will get a full refund. Or you can just keep your tickets and go another time. So let's get into the whole entire May vacation. With everything that's happening worldwide with the pandemic, the coronavirus, me and Caitlin had a long conversation about it. That we may not go to Florida because everything that is happening. Because of how people are going nuts, how much the media is influencing these issues. Sorry guys, I had to take off my hospital band. I had to go to the hospital yesterday. I'll talk about that in another video. But I just want to say right now, so you're not worried. I'm okay. I'm fine. It was just a minor issue that I am being taken care of for it, and I'm okay. I'm getting better. That's all. And no, I don't have the coronavirus. It was just an upper respiratory infection that has nothing to do with the virus, nothing at all. So let's get back to that. Let's get back to what I'm talking about. So we had a lot of conversations about it. We decided if it comes closer to the time and the park isn't reopened, we're gonna get a refund for our flights and for the behind the seat. The Universal and Disney tickets we're gonna keep, and we're gonna use those in October. So our plan B is coming back in October. And we're going to go the 25th to November 2nd. And we are going to be there for the Disney Mickey Halloween party and the Universal Horror Nights. And the massive reasoning behind all this is because we feel with everything that's happening with the virus, we prefer not to go. And plus, it doesn't help that usually Caitlin's hours would be from opening her store. The store would be open from 9:30 to 9 o'clock at night. Now, because everything that's happening, stores are closing in her mall, and instead of opening at 10 o'clock, she has to technically be there at 9:30, but they open at 10, are now open from 12 to 6. That's a lot of fucking hours lost. An incredible amount. And it is very scary when it comes to bills for me and Caitlin. I don't even know what's happening with my job at Lowe's because I haven't been there since Wednesday because I've been sick. And when I go back, I'm probably gonna be finding out some things on what's gonna happen. So everything right now with her job is messing up our livelihood. Our bills screws us. Thankfully, National Grid throughout this whole entire worldwide pandemic, they are not going to be raising people's bills. They're going to do the absolute best to keep it as low as they possibly can to make sure people are safe and that they are not screwed, and people will have a home to stay in while this whole entire thing is going, while the whole world is going through this massive pandemic, really. So, was saying that me and Caitlin are just going to focus on right now is working, saving as much as we can, and then if the park is reopened in May, we may go, but most likely not. If the park is open and we can't get a refund of our stuff, we would only get a refund if the park is closed. If not, we'll still try to go. But if we can get a refund, we are going to get a refund, and we are going to go at another time. It's me personally, I'd rather cancel the whole thing and then go at another time. I can cancel my airlines right now and get all my money back, but we would lose, I'll tell you right now how much we would lose. We will lose, we will lose over $1,300 out of the whole entire thing for the Disney tickets and Universal. Hotel we just booked and we pay later kind of thing, but we will lose a lot from doing it, but the only thing we get the money back from is the damn flights. But if we can, I don't know, all of this is just kind of a full-on, lots of decisions and a lot of thinking, and if it comes down to it and the park is still closed, we can just cancel our flight, use our tickets at another time, and then I can book what's it called, a Walt Disney World trip to Disney from October 5th to November 2nd, and literally right after I get the money from the money getting back from May, and plus all the savings we'll have by then, we should easily be able to purchase our hotel in October, and we can go at another time. And we would rather do that, to be truthfully honest with you guys, but hey, shit happens. But that's all I really have for you guys. But I'll add this in real quick. With the upper respiratory infection, I have something called, that's gonna take it's gonna take a few days for me to heal up, from what they said. It's an acute. It's called chronodractosal junction syndrome. I don't really know what it is. I'm gonna have to look it up, but it's acute. It's not gonna be there fully. But hold on, I'm gonna go close the door to the bedroom so I don't wake up Caitlin. Hold on. Much better. So, all I can really do at this moment is just heal, relax, and then go back to work in 3 days. Because that's how much time I have to heal up and stuff. And that pretty much covers it. But honestly, guys, my little advice to you guys: stay healthy, drink a lot of water, wash your hands as much as possible. Try to limit yourself in social scenarios, and try to stay away from large crowds. That's my little advice and something I've learned through the whole entire coronavirus thing and from what I learned online. So I want to say is thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.